They say you go to heaven for the weather and hell for the company. Welcome back to the channel, Sun's Out, Guns Out. Today we have a Ruger Wrangler. No, we don't. We have a Ruger Super Wrangler. Ho-ho! What makes it super? It has adjustable sights and 2 cylinders. It has a 22 mag and also 22 long rifle. We will only be shooting 22 long rifle today because 22 mag is really expensive. But we're going to try it out today and see what we think. All right, we're shooting at about 9 or 10 yards, probably closer to 9. Anyway, about 9 yards to the target because that puts me in the shade. Let's try 6 rounds. Go check it out. Okay, after examining the target, I'd like to announce my retirement from pistol shooting. I'm never shooting a pistol again. I'm just going to pretend from now on that I can always do this on demand. Can't quite cover that with my thumb, but pretty close. Wow. Once again, we see that this cheap Winchester ammo, I'm shooting that Winchester Xpert bulk packed ammo that it was literally the cheapest 22 ammo I could find anywhere. And lately, when I've been shooting these rimfire revolvers, that's what I've been shooting. And most of them like it a lot. And this Ruger likes it a lot. Most rimfire revolvers I find don't shoot particularly good groups. I've had single 6s. I've had Ruger Wranglers, and at best they were sort of casually accurate. Maybe I should have tried this Winchester ammo. I don't know. One of the Heritage guns loved it. One of them really didn't. But this thing apparently loves that cheap Winchester ammo. I'm sure that's more than an inch. 1.25 inches, I'm guessing. But that's, for me, an incredibly tight group. And I know some of you can shoot better, but for me, that's about as good as it gets. This is a wonderfully accurate revolver with that ammo. I'm extremely pleased. Guys, I don't know if you bought one of these. I don't know if it would perform as well, but the sights, somebody has sighted this in. It's perfectly regulated. I don't know if it was set up like this from the factory or a previous owner got it sighted in. I can't imagine that some previous owner got a group like that and ever sold this gun. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he didn't find the right ammo, or I don't know. Maybe he didn't shoot it at all. I have no idea. But wow, this is an amazing, a wonderful revolver. These are not even expensive. Made in USA. They're based on, I mean, this is the first 6 rounds I fired. This gets my unequivocal recommendation. I already liked Rugers. I already liked single action, and boy, I especially like this one now. For those who are curious, this is the ammo, Winchester Xpert 22 hollow point, 36 grain lead hollow point. It's not jacketed, doesn't have a copper wash, anything like that. It's just plain lead. I don't think they even make this ammo anymore, or at least not in this package. This box is probably 20 years old, guys. And when I have bought this in the past, I hadn't bought it in a long time because it didn't feed well through most autoloaders, and so I just didn't mess with it. But I found a box recently, and it was dirt cheap. It was in a pawn shop, and it already been opened, and it seemed to be full. It seemed to, have all 500 rounds in there. Maybe somebody had fired 10 rounds or something, but it was basically full. And I thought, well, I need some cheap ammo to shoot on the channel. And so far, I haven't tried it through an autoloader because I don't think it would work well. But I've tried it through all the rimfire revolvers I've been shooting, and they all, well, I won't say they all love it. One of those Heritage guns shot kind of a mediocre group. But most of them like it a whole lot. It's a wonderfully accurate load for some reason. So I don't know, got lucky. Guys, I've got some clay pigeons laying on the 100-yard berm down there, and I'm feeling lucky, so see if I can hit one. Now I'm just gonna hold, like, get a 6 o'clock hold on one. I'm probably gonna shoot very low, and then I'll have to apply some Kentucky elevation. Yep, a little low. So I'll pretty much have to cover the target. You see where that one went?
A little high. If you're aiming at what I think you're aiming at.
That one was right.
Yep.
Left. I'm scared. I'm shooting all around it. Left. And that one was high. All right, well, I was feeling lucky, but turns out I wasn't lucky. Hit all around it at 100 yards. That's pretty good. I'll take it. I mean, we're talking about a target that's what, 4 or 5 inches across. But it's fun and it's a challenge. For the record, I was not actually covering the target with the sight. What I did was lift the front sight so it's in my vision, sits up above the rear sight, but then I was still putting that whole sight picture just under the target at a 6 o'clock hold. And I mean, as we could tell, I got close, but no cigar on that one. I should point out the trigger on this is not great. It's a single action trigger, but it's not particularly light or crisp. It's sort of spongy. It's a little heavy. But I mean, the results on target, as we saw, are quite good. So I guess I won't complain, but this takes a little more work to shoot than some revolvers would. Let's try 6 more. I should point out that unlike those Heritage guns and so many other single action revolvers, prying open this loading gate is a little bit difficult to give some resistance, because when you open the loading gate, that's what frees up the cylinder. Setting the hammer on half cock does not do it. In fact, there is no half cock position on this, so it doesn't give you the same feel as shooting a traditional single action revolver, and some people don't like that. Ruger has been making them this way for over 50 years now. Their old model guns had those 3 clicks, and you set them on half cock to free up the cylinder, but on this one, you pry open the loading gate, and that frees up the cylinder to spin, and you can use your ejector rod to eject empties, and you could, of course, load through this loading gate. And this one, will turn either way, which a lot of Rugers will not do, so that's awfully nice to see. We are pointed downrange in a safe direction. We have a transfer bar here, and I hope that's showing up. But this hammer cannot actually strike that firing pin. You need that transfer bar to be in the middle so the hammer can hit the transfer bar, and that can transfer that force to the firing pin. And when I get off the trigger, you can see the transfer bar will fall out of the way as the hammer comes forward. Only if I hold the trigger does the transfer bar stay in place. So that's why this is safe to carry with 6 rounds, and why the Ruger lawyers are happier with it. And while it's not as classic and it doesn't give the same experience as shooting those old single action guns, the traditional guns, it is safer, it is more practical. So I'm certainly not going to fault Ruger for it. It works really well. It's a simple system, and it's very, very safe. See if I can hit that 100-yard clay. Just a little low is what it looked like to me. Yeah. Fortunately, it's been dry enough lately. We haven't had rain. There's lots of dust, so I can see these impacts. Looked high and right.
Mm-hmm.
left. That was just high. I think that was all of them. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run down there, stand like right in front of the target and shoot it. And then we'll edit this later to make it look like I did it from 100 yards. You're not filming, are you?
No.
Okay, good, good, good. Should I try 6 more?
I leave that entirely up to you.
I should probably use a shotgun for this. That's easier.
Yes.
Yes.
We'll just put the sound of the Ruger.
Yeah.
You'll fire the shotgun.
Sure.
No one will know.
I'll do it off camera.
Yeah.
Nobody will know.
They don't see you shooting. I've just got it zoomed in on the berm.
Right, right.
Yeah.
They won't notice that there are 200 impacts all around the target.
No, they won't see that. Frankly, they're not even watching, honey.
Nobody is. Nobody is. What do you think? Should I try again, or should we call it?
I would call it, but I'll leave it up to you.
All right, we'll call it.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give up on trying to hit the clay down there because I'm merciful, and I would like the clay to live to fight another day. Also, I can't hit it, or at least not in a timely manner. It was fun. It's a challenge. Fun to shoot at the thing, and obviously I was hitting close to it, hitting all around it, but some days it just ain't gonna happen. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We will see you next time. Keep your powder dry. Hi. Hi. Whoa. Hi. That's it.